You don't get kids able to do math on grade level, you can look ahead and see that they are closing opportunity. They have opportunities closed for them for years to come.
New details now in an 11 News investigates exclusive the funding cliff as local Maryland school districts work to spend hundreds of millions of dollars in federal COVID relief funds before time runs out in September.
How prepared are they for when that money disappears? Investigative reporter Tolly Taylor joins us now live. And Tolly spoke to a district CFO about the challenges of this upcoming funding cliff.
Yeah, and about the challenges of warning community stakeholders, elected officials, and parents just how big of a deal this is. In fact, in an effort to make the community aware, the CFO has been using the words funding cliff in district documents for years.
We've been preparing for 3 years for this.
Anne Arundel County Public Schools CFO Matthew Stansky can talk at length about the district's preparation for the upcoming funding cliff in September, a result of billions of dollars from the Federal American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA, coming to an end. And Stansky can also talk about what's unavoidable, even with that preparation.
But at the end of the day, there's too much spending and not enough revenue is going to be coming in, right? And so we're going to have to make some really tough decisions.
Between now and September 30th, school districts locally and nationwide are on a roller coaster. They have to continue to ramp up their spending until the deadline, because if they don't spend all of it, it goes back to the federal government. And then once the deadline comes, they have to make sure they're ready when all that money disappears from their budgets.
This is going to be the hard year to really do our best work to make sure these public funds, which are expiring, bring value to kids.
Education finance expert Marguerite Rosa's new report calls the upcoming funding cliff a perfect storm of financial chaos for school districts. And she says in many cases, it will lead to districts slashing staff and programs that were added thanks to ARPA dollars. Staff and programs that are closing learning gaps in math and reading and improving student equity.
It causes a lot of turmoil. Parents hate it, staff hate it. It's super disruptive and it takes people's attention away from academics.
11 News Investigates asked 6 of our local public school districts how much of their ARPA funding they've spent or committed to spend so far with just 10 months to go. Anne Arundel County says it's spent about 72% of its $109 million in ARPA funding. Baltimore City is at roughly 50% of its $443 million. Baltimore County has spent approximately 61% of its $217 million. Carroll County reports about 65% spent of its $17 million. Harford County has around 80% spent of its $42 million, and Howard County has spent about 60% of its $44 million. And what's the district spending its money on?
A variety of things. We've tried to address learning loss, so for the vast majority of that money, we really tried to spend it on one-time things like bonuses, like upgrades to buildings.
In board meetings, community meetings, and budget documents like this one from last year, Stansky repeatedly referred to the ARPA money as a funding cliff.
What we wanted to do is to set the expectation that, this is one-time money, that it will eventually expire.
In his December 2022 budget address, the Anne Arundel County Public Schools Superintendent put it in plain English. The district was currently relying on ARPA for $38 million in programs and staffing, and didn't yet have any way to pay for them after the ARPA money disappeared. Stansky says since then, some staff positions and programs have been added to the district's budget, in some cases with help from new money coming in from the Blueprint for Maryland's Future. But
we have to be prepared and diligent in analyzing what's worked for us, that we want to sustain.
With the funding cliff, will the district have to make any layoffs?
No, we are not.
But Stansky says it's a more grim outlook for new programs added with ARPA dollars.
We've had a program called iReady, which is a supplemental math and reading system. It's about $2.6 million. That's all funded through ARPA dollars. Obviously, our summer programming that's been ramped up, that's over $5 million a year that's been free to parents and families. That has a good chance of not happening as well.
When the funding cliff comes, Rosa offered these words of caution to the communities, nonprofits, and families that support Maryland students and students across the country.
I think we think if the district turns off services in some communities, parents will just pick up the slack. And I think the higher the rates of poverty that you see in a community, the less valid that assumption is for many of our kids.
You can find my reporting from yesterday on how the funding cliff will impact Baltimore City Public Schools right now on the WBAL TV app. For 11 News Investigates, I'm Tolly Taylor.